First of all, we're gonna talk about the founder of media richness theory, which is Richard Duff and Robert Lengel. They both were two scholars in the organization that first presented this media richness theory, or MRT. Richard Duff has published more than 12 books, and Organization Theory and Design being his best-selling work. Meanwhile, Lengel is an organizational consultant who has worked for various companies. Next, we're gonna move to the story behind the creation of media richness theory. So, what is MRT? MRT is used to rank and evaluate the richness of certain communication medium such as phone calls, video conferencing, email, and face-to-face communication. It is also used to describe and analyze the effectiveness of various forms of internal communication in organization. It aims to give managers a way to describe and later explain communication issues that companies face, such as uncertainty or equivocality. Media richness theory is viewed from an interpretive or hermeneutic perspective. This perspective is applied to research for comprehension, specifically through method interpretation of action or word. There are two aspects of hermeneutic perspective, which is ontology and axiology. Ontology of hermeneutic theory is an individual construct a perception of reality based on their own interests and prejudice along with their communication. For example, in a study, it stated that teenagers in Hong Kong prefer using instant message than face-to-face communication. Well, it is because they can share and receive audio and video instantly and obtain quick feedback. Meanwhile, for the axiology of hermeneutic theory is the study of values, specifically ethics, and how science might be applied to improve human life. Based on the articles that I have found about media use in virtual teams of varying levels of coordination, it stated that well-coordinated groups believe that social sites like Facebook and Google Docs, which is the richer channels, were better than email for group communication as compared to less coordinated.
So now we move to the main idea and the principle of media richness theory, which is deliver information at an immediate rate, convergence of multiple quests, and variety of language transport. The main idea of media richness theory is it states all communication media in their ability to enable the communication and change understanding by users. So, MRT places all communication media to adequately convey complex message. Firstly, deliver information at an immediate rate. Communication is considered complete when the necessary comments are given. The receipt of comment is also considered as a way to tell the message that has been received correctly, and the feedback immediately correct any delivery errors. Secondly, convergence of multiple quests. Communication methods are varied, and these quests can be visual or auditory. For example, advertising about the harms of smoking can be delivered using a combination of signals. And lastly, variety of language transport. For example, if a news channel conducts an investigation into a potential corruption scandal, it will contact potential informant for more information. If the correspondence is made entirely by email, the informant may hesitate to put on paper any facts that might incriminate him, or may use carefully crafted phrases and language to hide facts or information. Now we move to a diagram of media richness theory and the relationship of concepts that develop the theory. For the face-to-face agreement compared to communication via email, feedback immediacy is consistent with the medium's ability to relate to users and be respond to the communication and be received. The medium should be able to support the delivery of two-way communication for various reasons. There are various ways in which
the medium of information communication is achieved, and these signals can be either visual or auditory. A variety of living language refers to the range of meaning of the use of language symbols such as numbers about the use of natural language. For example, certain people is choosing a communication medium only for particular message to reduce ambiguity. But if the message is ambiguous, so it will be more difficult for receiver to understand or decode. The more ambiguous the message, so the more signals needed to decode it correctly. A simple message aimed to telling which place they want to meet and the time can be delivered in short sentence. But if it more detailed, it will be better if do it by person. For example, through face-to-face. So that's all from us about media richness theory. Thanks for watching.